So, I think I'll head over this way and we'll get over here. So there's quite a few things. That building, there's my little sky fortress, as we'll call it. It's medieval looking. Not really, but I like to think so. So there's multiple streets, and in the other part of the city, or the other part of the county, I should say, I have street labels for every street. But this is a little more complicated because there's so many odd little roads and pathways. So there's entrances to caves in here, multiple entrances. There's a chicky boo boo there. I'm skipping over it, but I'm going to wait on the cave systems until later. So this here, this is a. This was Dr. Phil. He made this and never really did anything with it. So what I did was I put our state flag, Raffle Waffle flag, and I haven't filled it in because I don't know what I want our flag to be. So I think this goes around. So I haven't decided on a picture to put in. So we'll have a state flag someday. And these go into caves. This is a glass breaker bridge. Glass breaker bridge. Ooh, it's a hard one. Okay. Oh, this isn't loaded, but isn't quite loaded. Putting it off in suspense. This is an odd shapen lighthouse. And it used to, but doesn't seem to do anymore. It used to, the lights used to go around and around and around. But I believe with that redstone circuit, if you go too far away, it stops. So I was kind of reluctant to try and fix it, but I will sometime. And over here, this is Dr. Fail's glass ice house. It used to be all ice, but he found that any light, of course, kind of melts it and randomly destroys his house. So he kind of made it a glass body and ice floors, which seems to be working out a little better. And he has a disco floor. And if you can tell me who this is supposed to be, if I get a little far away, you'll be able to tell me who that is. Probably not, though. Those two pictures have something. They're a person's face. So if you can tell me who it is, you'll get cookies. Lots of cookies. And back here, he has a little second floor, and it's a forest. And he has a farm, not a garden, a farm. Right there, and he has a little backyard area hidden. He's kind of secluded off. This is an airport. Yeah, this is the airport lobby. So this is his runway. And there's airport parking over there. It's having a hard time loading. Here it goes. There's like a little pool in between the parking and the ocean, so I'm like looking for things. I'm getting distracted. Oh man, so there's two airport lobby entrances. This probably become a parking lot as well. I'm not sure on that, but there's a little bridge here, a little roadway to get back. So we might as well head over this direction. And this is from a long time ago as well. This whole mountainous area. It's kind of a mess, but it's been cleaned out a little bit. Used to be a really interesting area because we blew it up. It was like our first TNT area. And this golden bridge was our first connection, easy walkway to this piece of land from there. So we used it for a while, but again, we have a little more creative minds now with creative mode. So creative minds, huh? This is my little. I haven't done anything with it. Little area. Sky Fortress. That's what we'll call it. 'Cause I already did anyway. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. So, this here is Lava Mountain. You saw in the intro vid if you saw it. If you viewed it, you would see this. And this was created by Dr. Fail as well. He started at the top and well, let's just say it became very hot. Ooh. And there's multiple entrances. I've kind of mined out Lava Mountain, so you can actually go inside, and you can hear the bubbling, the sizzling of air by the lava, and yeah, it's and I believe Mo built this little observatorium up here, and this minecart track actually goes and falls, but it's kind of useless now because he's done the gallery here. Where it used to be just a floor down there, but you could fall and keep going, but not anymore. And these used to work, but I'm not going to go near those. It was my super jump plugin. I would drop you down to little hot spots. So you could hop around. That was before flying was really enabled on creative, and so yeah, we built all this stuff. Kind of progressed, and I just dipped in the lava. I skinny dipped. So, Lava Mountain is very mountainous. It goes all the way around, and that is it. I was just looking at these. Man, these lighting glitches are weird on this map. I don't know how to fix them. So, I guess I'll do the big tamale here. This is Mo's art gallery, and it is a little large. Let's just say it's been quite a project for him, but it has been getting done actually. It's actually making a lot of progress. For the styling, I mean, this actually takes manual work to make the floors curved like that, because World Edit, which I do have, which is why I have this in my hand, World Edit can only do so much. It can do this right here, and he has to manually lay that layer right there. So it gets a little tedious, but it's well worth it in the end because you have such a styled building and it looks neat. Neat? It's a good word for it. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Anyway, so I'm trying to think. I guess I'll just fly on over here, and we will look. Oh, you can see some of my cave systems down there. A lot of red mushrooms. He's working on the wall too. I noticed that. So there's the interstate. I call it the interstate. It's a highway you can get on and you can really get around. Now here's the sacred pyramid from the video, and it has quite a structure to it. It's quite the structure, but it took a long time to build this. My gosh. And to complement it is a little cactus building where you can spawn some mobs, which I have a spawn on demand mob thingy, and you can watch them have lulls with that. I do that quite a bit in my spare time when I'm stressed out. So yeah, here's these are the sport complexes. They were also in the video. This is a soccer stadium. And this one is basketball court, which I think came out pretty well considering. And this one is supposed to be, but it hasn't even been started. It's supposed to be football field. So FF BC, and SF. So, and then back here, yeah, this is actually, Mo created a nice pathway. I really like that, to the back entrance of the gallery. It's really, the slabs really worked out well there, and it's a nice step up. A step up? I guess that was kind of a pun. And a little cave here. This is where I'm building out houses, building houses, and a farm. There's a house on the hill. That's an expensive property there. It's the only house of its kind. This was built a long time ago. That funny little thing, that little alcove there, that has been there since the beginning, and it's very symmetrical for the most part. I mean, it's just kind of funny. It's been there forever when I haven't touched it. There are certain things I can't mess with because they were too perfectly spawned. It's kind of amazing. So, what will we do with our Minecraft world? I guess it's to say, what will we do without it is a better question. This is under the gallery. There's a whole nother world under here. So it's shaped along pretty well, actually. And then this, speaking of the gallery, I have a big parking lot, gallery observatory, and then the gallery's up here. And this is the main entrance. It's really drawn out. I like the detail with the slabs and things. But right now, Notch and Jeb broke redstone, so he's currently figuring out why his big 2x4 door is broken. So hopefully we'll see that fixed up soon enough. I know a lot of that stuff broke. It was one of the updates, I don't remember which. Redstone, something changed and it absolutely broke. So, anywho, this is the little area. Hi, smiley face. And you can go into the cave system there. Not even close, ready to go in that cave system. That's a whole nother world, whole nother galaxy. I'm actually gonna fly over here because there's stuff over here I'd like to look at. Try and make this as brief as possible, but I just want to give you a background on what the server's been about. Oh, and my ice plugin broke. Darn it. Oh well. It's a fixable thing. If you can tell me who that is, I'd be quite impressed. He has a torch for a nose. Yeah, if you can lay out who this is. It's a different variation, actually. It's not the original, because I didn't know how to build a circle. So I gave up. Instead, he's a triangle man. Here's a boat. I built a boat a long time ago and lit up the area around it before it was all glowstone. This is actually one of the coolest things I've ever built by hand, that is. Captain's abode. He has his own abode. And there's some other very expensive suites up on deck that you can stay in for a nominal price. And there's an under area here of the ship. This is where people stay. It's not a cruise ship per se, but it can hold quite a few people. So there's suites. I just keep opening the doors, not looking in. And then there's a meeting room where the captain and ye shipmates meet. It's quite pleasant. I have no issues with it. It was actually very well designed. Long time ago. By me. Me alone, I think. And this boat, because there's no plugin for it, or a way to do it in vanilla, it can't really move on its own. But that'd be something I'd love to do some days. I'd be able to move, like travel on this boat. TV's too loud. Still too loud. Some guy talking on the phone. Yap 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 yap. Okay. These is I built that after I built that smiley face. I built this thing. If you can. Oh, hello. My super jumps kind of work. I put them all around here so you could hop between this whole island, go all the way around. But oh, maybe I'll use them. Just a minute. This is a. Can you tell me what this is? I was gonna say what it is, and then I'm not. I was gonna spoil it, but I'm not going to now. If you can tell me what that is, I'll be impressed. And then I have a Steve Jobs memorial plaque here. That's supposed to be his picture. I don't remember what that plugin was called that I used to insert a picture from the web. But anyway, it's just something I drew up. This swimming pool is also really old. I remember mining out this whole area, and it took forever. I did that by hand with diamond equipment. It was a bear. So anyway, I remember doing that and just absolutely going nuts one night and just doing it. There's a pumpkin trail. You can see it up there. I don't know who did that. It's been there for a long time as well. This is a sandcastle I built long ago. Actually, not too long ago, but it's a little more interactive. It has a light switch and does the flooring, and it lights it up. And then the rooms are pretty dull. This one's probably the most unique. And this one's kind of a sandy bedroom. The rest are just empty rooms. Now I used the new. Yeah, it's new enough that I used the chiseled sandstone. So don't know when that came out, 1.8 or something like that. I really don't remember. Anyway, I've recently incorporated a lot of these beacons around the map because they give you these special powers when you get near them. I feel like they're like wireless towers, like for your phone. So you need service. You gotta be in town. So yeah, the sandcastle goes back actually very far, and this area, this was recently mined out. Not too long ago, because I remember doing it after they left. And the people, I mean. I'm getting distracted by the telly. Oh, they have some neat tech gadgets on for sale. So, is that it over there before I get into new stuff? Really new stuff. Oh no, there's a couple things here I need to show. This is behind the gallery, and here you go. Here's what it says. Funny, isn't it? This is my water house, which I haven't done anything with. It's basically just a water enclosure, so you're basically safe from Endermen, and that's about it. Remember when they introduced squids, like they just randomly spawned on the walls. That's kind of funny. Anyway, the ceiling's glowstone, and so it's my little water house. Guess I could go this way, because there's a couple things over here. My Minecraft's getting choppy. This is just a little pool. It used to be actually an inhabitant for animals, and I don't remember what else. This used to be random stuff in there. And this is the mental institution. Patients are often attracted to visitors, so be careful. And I have a spawner plugin where you can right-click the spawner with an item, and it will turn it into another mob, any mob you specify. And well, that's what happens when you come near here. Things spawn. Oh my gosh. This is a little. What is this? A helix? Helix? Yeah, I think so. And I created that a while ago. And my gosh, that thing's coming into view. Oh man. So, there's something else over here. That cake's been there forever. I'm surprised it's not disintegrated. And I was building a little miniature golf course, but that hasn't worked out, especially with the road going in. So, and I guess I've labeled some of these. This is 5th Street. This street right here. And Dr. failed with this TNT up here a long time ago. You can see it's a nice decoration for the shooting range, a zooting range, as they'd say in Banjo-Tooie. They used to have an infinite chest plug, and I don't even know if that's working anymore. But anyway, there's the color values. You can see how accurate you can be. So that's actually been there a long time as well.